I am Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild Judge, talking about self-defense, mostly soft defenses. For instance, subliminal crimes, subliminal activity of offenses against a person, such as verbal assaults. When one is verbally assaulted, they have the right to respond. They have the right to defend themselves verbally. So if someone starts assaulting you verbally, speaking negative words towards you, you have a right to either defend yourself by diffusing it or by standing your ground and addressing what is being said. Defensive. So let's talk about something a little softer. What do you do when there's criminal stalking and criminal harassment? You still have a right to defend yourself. Now, defending yourself against criminal stalking, what do? Well, you don't stalk them back or follow them back without intentions of investigation of exposing their stalking activity. But you do have to address the situation in defense if you want to defend yourself. How you defend yourself against stalking is to make it clear that you do not want to be followed by that person. Make it clear that you have no association to them that would warrant them to follow you so closely and or frequently, especially if it's a stranger or someone who is not associated to you. Harassment. How do you respond to the harassment? Make it known that you do not like it. You have to address that. So if someone is stalking you or harassing you and you address the situation, that is not starting something. See, starting something is the stalking. If they weren't following you around, they wouldn't have to hear you say you don't like it. If they weren't harassing you, they would not have to hear you say, stop, leave me alone, cease and desist. So verbal assault is different from speaking out and standing your ground or diffusing a situation. It is not verbal assault when you tell someone to stop doing something to you that you do not like. We're all entitled to our 3 feet of space. We're all entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So when we are living our lives freely in order to be in a good mood, and someone is following around and you don't like it, they have no cause, they're no association. And you say, stop following me. I'm noticing that you're following me frequently or closely, and I don't like it. Don't do that. When you tell someone that is not verbal assault. That is self-defense against stalking. When you tell someone to leave you alone because they will not stop talking to you or addressing you or saying ugly things to you or bothering your property and your belongings, that is not verbal assault to address a situation where you are being attacked. And see, these are soft crimes, so these are soft defenses. What other way is there? There is no other way other than to permit the activity to continue, thereby victimizing yourself. So if you're being stalked and you know who it is, you've noticed it, you are well within your rights to say, hey, don't follow me. I don't like it. And you do not have to speak soft and kind about it because it is a defense against bodily harm. Because what reason would anyone have to follow you around frequently or closely and they don't know you unless they were thinking about bringing harm to you? Likewise with the harassment. Harassment disturbs the peace. It's a disturbance of a person's peace. So even if there's not loud clattering noise of harassment, the soft harassments that cause offenses that are offensive because you're not attentive to the harasser. You have no reason to be attentive to the harasser. They do not deserve your attention. And where you are focused is being disturbed, and you are being distracted wrongfully from what you would normally do or what you would want to do in your life freely to be in a good mood. So let's not get those mixed up. Verbal assault is where someone becomes offensive verbally, sometimes using profanity, sometimes talking loudly, sometimes talking to you when they know you don't want them talking to you already. And to defend yourself against that is legal. To defend yourself against activity whereby you are the first to speak, that is not necessarily verbal assault. Let me reiterate. If someone is following you frequently or closely and you say something to them, they cannot charge you with verbal assault because they were stalking, they were offensive to you first, and your defense was to speak out about it. But we do not reserve the right to find a perfect stranger or someone that is not associated to us and just start speaking offensively to them. That's verbal assault. So we wanted to clarify those things about self-defense, soft defenses. You all have a great day.